When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Clemson's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David.
Breaks into the open. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection.
Makes the grab. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on it.
And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Razorbacks offense has its first opportunity of the day, and they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Rigby. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Clemson jumps to the line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. Ran through the tackle and he's got room to run. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They just keep firing. Pulls it in inside the 10. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Tigers have this offense rolling. Snap in the shotgun. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Hunt. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Dead center perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know.
Touchdown, Clemson! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Grabs it in the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the Razorbacks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3 and going for more.
I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Might be calling a hot route. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got him first down at the 42. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the right. He makes the catch. Taking it the other way. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Defense might bring the house here. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gonna run it. It's Hunt. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here's the pressure. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Arkansas. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Gibson. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Platt. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass, it's Rivers. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to fire. Slings it downfield. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hamilton. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Quarterback adapting. Caught near the sticks. It's Davidson. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play.
He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. Oh, he's not punting. He's going to throw. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. Have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling the quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Finds his man down the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here comes the hurry up. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're going into it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will to work up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Davidson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Motion from the wide receiver. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with third and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Clemson will send the punt team out. And they'll fake it again. Fires to the middle. He dropped it. They had everything dialed up, and he didn't make the catch. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Shakes off the defender. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
The give out of the gun. There he goes. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Razorbacks! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45 on his way. He's finally run out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
It's not fun playing defense. I got to cover these fast wide receivers all over the field. You're going to run tempo. You're going to spread me out. You're going to do all this stuff to me. And then it doesn't work, and you call a pass play, and then it turns into that because your quarterback's so special. This just isn't.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down number 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson. And we've got a shootout. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. He's got it. And the returner goes down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it in. It's Rigby. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. Stumbled to the ground.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking to throw, it's Denson. Snagged in the middle, it's Rigby. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Moving away from pressure. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Never a doubt. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starting this third quarter on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab at the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. So that's not exactly optimal as far as the defense starting a stand, giving up an 80 spot. Now dealing with a first and goal. Diving for the score, and they knock it free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. To the air, it's Denson. A strike downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They're in punt formation, but that's no guarantee they're actually going to punt it. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They're dealing with a second and long. Using his legs, it's Hunt. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Rivers. Finds his big tight end. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Arkansas! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The short hand, it's Rigby. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. Going up top. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. Clemson is quick to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Looking for room at the 30. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. The give on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Razorbacks racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Gonna run it. It's Hunt. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Rivers. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Buys a little time with his feet. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Rigby. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
A first down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic, and this guy is having
just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
When they try to spin it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Blasted as he lets it go. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Clemson will sit, and they're going to try it again. It's another fake. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big fella. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Rushes on him. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
That's amazing.